underneath this reading, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles represents living, I would say, comfortable. As you can see, this person even has a bird that they talk to. They have all this vegetation around them. Perhaps they are self-sufficient, could be self-made. But underneath this reading is independence, okay? And where you are right now is you do not feel creative. You do not feel like you are pretty if you are a woman. If you are a man, you don't feel like you are handsome enough, or you may feel inadequate in some way, particularly in terms of the physical. So you're independent, but as far as feeling a certain kind of way, you may not. So whoever this reading is for, I feel like you may be single, okay? So the challenge at this time is Aquarius energy, and that is healing. You may want to go check out that Aquarius reading, but that is your challenge, is to heal. I feel like it's to continue to heal from something in the past. Why do I say that? We'll get there. But in your subconscious, love, baby. In your subconscious, down deep, the Knight of Cups, romance, love, passion, giving your cup and sharing your cup with somebody else, because that is an extension of your subconscious. It's called hopes and fears. So it's telling me everything I need to know. Whoever you are single, you are living right there with that Nine of Pentacles. You are living comfortable. Maybe you have your own home and so forth, but you don't have somebody to share it with, okay? And that's down in your subconscious, and that is in your hopes and fears. Now, in the recent past, there was a crossroads that you came to, and you either did not make the decision, you put the decision off, and as a result, another nine, a Nine of Cups, and it's a similar energy, is that not only are you stable, Nine of Pentacles, you are living, I keep wanting to say high off the hog. I don't think you're living high off the hog, but you're living comfortably, okay? And here, as a result of not making this decision in the past, and I think that decision might have been a potential lover that you didn't go with, but also Nine of Cups to me is about being content with what you have and not expecting more than what is really possible, especially in terms of another human being. And there's something about this that I feel like it made you realize that you are okay being by yourself, okay? You don't mind being by yourself. And maybe you have been by yourself for so long that the idea of even getting together with somebody could be a little much for you. Now, what lies before you at this time is to continue in this energy. I think it has to do with staying focused. Stay focused on what? I feel like it goes back to this challenge, the healing. I don't know if we talked about it, but the challenge that you are facing is to heal. And I feel that you're healing from the past. Let's talk about it. In your advice, you are to heal from the past. Now, some of you, I just heard, have been healing from the past for way too long. It's normal to mourn the loss of somebody for a while, but then there comes a point to where you've let a self-pity demon overtake your life. You know what I mean? And there comes a point to where you have to let it go. You have to release the pain. You have to say, you know what? I'm tired of crying about it. I've cried till there's no tears left. I've been in this energy for 7-8 years, you know. I'm the person that can tell you about it because I've done it many times in my life and spent many years recovering from something. And then the reality of it is that the other person could give a rat's ass, flying rat's ass less about my pain or about what it did to me, what the relationship did to me. They could care less. It wasn't for them. I wasn't for them. I wasn't the one. And rejection sucks, you know. But rejection is God's protection because we don't know the future. A tarot reader cannot tell you the future. AI cannot tell you the future. So heal from the past. Give it to God. Release it. Take some time to get to know yourself. Don't get into something if you aren't ready. But at the same time, your focus, according to Spirit, needs to stay on healing and recovering from the past. Five of Cups in reverse deals with recovery from the past. What is affecting this situation external to you? There are other people that are fighting. There is a struggle that you don't know about that is going on behind the scenes that has nothing to do, well, it has something to do with you because it's a influence on your situation, but it is outside of you, this fight, this war. So in other words, there are bigger things at play. The overall projected outcome in this case is the Moon card in reverse, having to do with something is going to be revealed, something that was hidden is going to become known. I'm going to take this bottom of the deck card, Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. We're going to turn this deck over and we're going to get some clarification. Okay, so recovery energy is needed. Your challenge is to heal. Okay, that's your challenge. And in your advice, you are to heal from the past. And let's see what else we can get for advice here. Holy Spirit, what is this beautiful person that is watching this reading right now? How do they heal from the past? Whoa. Move on to calmer waters. Find peace and tranquility. I just heard find peace within, Johnny Cash. If you watch that movie, Walk the Line, and they're playing on the porch and they're singing an old gospel song, Spirit says, find peace within. Back to this healing business here. Okay. All right. Let's get some clarification on this decision that needs to be made, or because we're over here in the recent past, it's like you didn't make a decision. You were at a crossroads. You didn't make a decision. And as a result of that, you did get some I feel like it made you more independent. It made you stronger as a person. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and self-gratification, self-sufficiency. You need to heal. What else? What else is going on? What is this Two of Swords in reverse about? Boy, that one popped out, man. It's about getting unstuck. Getting unstuck, because if you want to be unstuck, okay, so here's what I'm getting. Two of Swords in reverse to the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse is not being able to move forward. Could be a car issue. Somebody could have a car issue or something, a transportation issue. But this is you. Okay, so what lies before you is making a decision. Two of Swords, making a decision to get unstuck. So, are you in a pattern? I think moving on to calmer waters is not just because to help you heal from the past, Spirit says move on to calmer waters. You know what Spirit's saying? Think on something else. Your thoughts need to go to a place to where you are not thinking on this shit. And as soon as you can let it go and release it and say, you know what, there's nothing I can do about what happened. It was a shitty deal. It was a shitty breakup. It was a shitty, I got dumped. It was a shitty, whatever the deal was, okay? I got cheated on, you name it. You got to let it go, and you got to focus your thoughts on something else. You're almost there. I feel like as a person, whoever this reading for, you're independent, right? We know that you're independent because that's right here underneath this whole thing. And we know that as a result of whatever this damn thing was, you became even more independent and more powerful as an individual because you got this wish fulfillment. You are happy with things. I feel like you're the kind of person that you could take a relationship or you could leave it. But something inside of you does want that connection. Why do I say that? Because underneath in the subconscious is this, which is you wanting to extend and get some love, and you want that connection. So one more card. Overall projected outcome. What's this thing that's going to be revealed? This thing that's been hidden that is going to be revealed. What is it about, Holy Spirit, please? One card. What is this about? If we could seal this reading up in one card, what would that card be to tell us about this thing that's going to be revealed? There is somebody that is praying for you, or there is an angel, or there is a message coming, but it is higher than you. Can't you leave out to be patient, to continue patience, to continue taking your time? If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.